We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz.
So that nigga advanced or something.
The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Breeze. Buying time to his left. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Kamara.
Ooh. Damn, that nigga's slow.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he's got him. Touchdown, Saints. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score 6-7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Brady now to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
This nigga kicked me.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. What you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
At the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Forced out to his left. Sanders has the first down and much more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Now you can cover Michael Thomas however you want to. Guys in the short zone, deep zone, mid zones, 2, 3, 4 defenders. He finds a way to get open. 149 catches in 2019, a new NFL record for receiving. Any route you want him to run, he can do it, and he finds his way open. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well. Kept it free from his grasp.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze.
What the?
Into heavy traffic, and it's
That nigga that raised the hand and got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
Oh,
and
shit.
to maneuver.
Damn.
Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
If you would like to vote early
So
in
there,
person.
Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to it. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that one.
That was stupid.
Sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Picked up by the Buccaneers. 20.
That nigga made me fumble. Oh, wow.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 14-7.
Wow.
Fields it in the middle
Start
of the
going
end
to
zone.
Madden.
And only able to get this
I mean, hit stick. Oh, you want to hit
probably
stick
should have
me.
opted for the touchback.
Can't find my fucking
At
play.
their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't do it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Yes.
At the 49. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Oh.
On the ground, Rivera. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Alvin Kamara.
Levante David in on the tackle. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the Buccaneers' 36-yard line.
Breeze now to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze, that's caught. The tight end Hill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Breeze. From 10 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was second among receivers last season receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route running ability to become a really big downfield threat.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the Saints' 5-yard line.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A final shot before half for Breeze. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
This will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin, 44 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Tom Brady at 42 years of age. You know, you'd think the arm would not be as strong as years past, but you'd be wrong.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, here's Brady. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. Throwing on first down is Breeze.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off at about the 31. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019.
Flush to his right. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 40.
I think that interception happened for for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on second down. Breeze, and this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Breeze to throw again. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Saints 21.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. On the delay, Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver.
Here's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on this.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 22. On 1st down, Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
The 24-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Saints 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Brady now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 22-yard touchdown grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
What a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Saints on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31.
Breeze pass.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
First down, Buccaneers.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Brady going to look to throw, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Down and 11.
Jones. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Flushed out right. And no, it's incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll roll him out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Man, good game. God. Damn.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And this one through the uprights and good.
49. Saints